The Quiet Strength, a journey of healing and hope. The silence in the house was heavier than any sound. For Cindy, it was the weight of it all. Depression, diabetes, the confusing tangle of diagnoses that felt like a life sentence. A burden till you die. She stared out the window, feeling like a ghost in her own life, the thought echoing in her mind. I'm the problem child. In the car, the unspoken words hung between her mother and her sister, Elena. It was a drive filled with the heavy quiet of last resorts. The family had run out of options. Through the rearview mirror, her mom's eyes were filled with a pain that mirrored her own. The building was stark and impersonal, a place for med adjustments. Dr. Malcolm Tate met them at the door. His face was kind, but Cindy saw only the clinical assessment in his eyes. This was where they sent people when reason broke. Her room was 4 walls of quiet beige, a place designed to be antisocial. There were no phone privileges, no computer to connect to the outside world. Just the chaotic noise of her own thoughts, sometimes feeling so demented and stupid that she couldn't grasp a rational decision. In group sessions, she was a statue, not socializing, catatonic, overly inward. The other faces blurred into a single mass of judgment. They can't be trusted with anything, she thought, not even my own experiences. The words wouldn't come. Her own mind felt like a stranger's house. Who were Regan and Chris? The names floated in and out, ghosts of a story she couldn't recall. It was a deletion, a form of denial, like a favorite song you refused to play, a silent "yo la tengo" in the back of her mind. Poor insight, they called it. Then, a date surfaced from the fog, February 1997. The month the depression stopped being a visitor and became a permanent resident, acknowledging it was the first crack of light, the first step in a collaborative cure. The belief, small but persistent, that this was treatable and controllable. They gave her a notebook. At first, the pen felt heavy, alien. Then, words started to come. They wove into stories, becoming windows into her fractured world and mirrors reflecting the person hidden underneath. She wrote about wanting to get in the car and drive far, far away, perhaps to a Peace Corps remote station. The ride home was different. The quiet was softer, less heavy. Recovery wasn't a finish line. It was a long, winding road. She was still bleeding and broken in places, but a new truth had taken root. Asking for help wasn't a weakness. It was the strongest, smartest, bravest thing she had ever done. Standing in her own doorway, the future was still an unknown country. But for the first time in a long time, it didn't feel terrifying. She took a deep breath, the air filling her lungs with a quiet strength. I'm a survivor, she whispered to the empty hall. I'm Cindy Rodriguez.